Viewers, welcome to Waiting Day TV, today's Parliament program. On the program today, we are having Uncle Choice. We'll be deliberating on the alignment and political realignment across the length and breadth of this country. We are all aware that the opposition political leaders, they are realigning, they are forming coalition. What is your take in respect of their coalition? There are some people that are against the coalition. There are some people that are aligning with the coalition. There is cross-carpeting across the length and breadth of this country from one party to another party. Some are moving from the Labour Party to the ADC. Some are moving from the PDP to the ADC. Likewise, ADC to PDP, just like that. What's your take in respect of this new emergence in the political space?
The thing is that my take on that is that there's freedom of association in our constitution.
Yes, you're right.
And almost all of them that are in the coalition, they are eminently qualified to become president or whatever they are aspiring for. You understand? So they are qualified.
Yes.
But where I have issues with them, most of them, is that these people, most of them have been in power for a very long time. And they have nothing to show for it. And let me tell you, first of all, because the main person people are looking at in this coalition is Peter Obi.
Are you sure we have what it takes to wrestle power with the current?
That is the area I'm going to.
Okay.
With my calculations and analysis, I don't think Peter Obi can become president in this country for now. At least in 2027.
Why
I don't know in future.
Why do you say so?
Now, you see, the only way Obi can be close to presidency is maybe if he agrees to step down, maybe he becomes the vice presidential candidate as a running mate to a Northerner. And ego and the influence of his followers will not allow that. I have my reasons. I know many people are agitated that the South should complete their 8 years in office. But you know, this thing is already constitution. It's not in our constitution that South will rule. No, it's not. It's not. You understand? It's just what we call gentleman agreement.
Yes.
Even in constitution, certain persons might become the president today. They will influence the National Assembly to alter the constitution to their own favor. You understand? So this thing is a gentleman agreement which can be changed anytime. The only way P2B and this coalition can wrestle power from Tinubu, if possible, but Tinubu is not a small fish. You understand? Politically is not a small fish. So the only way P2B might be able to wrestle power or be close to power is to maybe step down, come down and become the vice presidential candidate to another Atiku or those people, so that Obi already have a certain vote. So he will join the certain vote to a powerful Northerner. Their votes, if they combine it, in this case, the impact will be very, very high. But I'm telling you that this coalition is going to scatter because of this. Because what happened in 2022, because Obi started this movement 10 months to 2023 campaigns and election. Now, then it was with Atiku. So immediately they didn't give him the tickets. He now left and formed his own. So what happened in 2023 is what is going to repeat. History is going to repeat itself in year 2027. if things remains the way it is as at the time of making this speech. Because let me tell you, immediately they give the ticket to Atiku or another northerner, Obi is going to leave the coalition to go and form his own bloc, maybe go to another party. You know, Obi is still a member of Labour Party up till now. As we are speaking, Obi is still a member of Labour Party. So in that case, one of his legs is in the coalition, one of his legs is in the Labour Party. So it's there tentatively in case if this does not work, this one will work. Now, you know, in last election, if you listen to a video, there was a video by the vice presidential candidate in last election, this Dr. Ifeanyi Okowa, the former governor of Delta State. In that video, he said their calculation during that, before they were saying he's not supposed to come as the vice presidential candidate for a northerner because they agreed that according to Wike, I'm not there, so I was not there. That's supposed to be a for the presidency. But when I watched that video, the calculation of Okowa was somehow right. Okowa knew as at then, the change is constant. But as at then, their calculations, according to what he said there, their calculation is that PDP, the South is a stronghold of PDP, and Atiku, his influence in the North is massive. In this case, if Okowa now becomes the vice, they have already captured, based on their calculation, they have captured the south area already.
Apart from the southwest.
Yes, they have captured that. Plus the votes that Atiku will garner from the northern area, they might win the election. That was the calculation. Which was right. But Obi influence now came in. The vote now. That's why I'm telling you that what happened in 2023 might repeat in 2027. Now, when Obi came in, the southern vote was now divided. Immediately the vote was divided, the chances of PDP winning became slim. You understand? So in this case, even if Obi now
never got that block vote.
No. The block vote, they lost. They lost into some. Yes. You understand? So in this case, if Obi leaves again, because it's likely to leave the coalition if they don't do anything. Yes, because either because of ego or because of his followers. Obi listens to his followers a lot. The Obedient movement, which according to them, they say they co-opted him into Obedient movement. I was not the one that formed the Obedient movement. I don't know how true that is. And for me personally, I don't even believe that. For me, in my own opinion, I feel that Obi mostly is working on the emotions of Nigerians.
Why would you say such a thing?
Yeah.
Politicians are naturally working on the emotions of the electorate. They come with all manner of fabricated stories to lobby them, to convince them beyond reasonable doubt that they are more suitable candidates for the position they are aspiring for.
Exactly.
But if you look it comprehensively and well detailed, most of them that have been privileged to be in constitutional authority, they fail woefully.
Yes.
So it's not just to be, it's a general thing in the African political space. Not just in Nigeria, but in Ghana, in Cameroon. Politicians always come with a coloration. They don't bring clarity where they are coming. They will say all manner of things. That's why they can even go to the extent of becoming a chef.
Yes,
they can go to the extent of eating along the road.
People was recently seen serving food in a location.
Are you serious?
According to him, he said it's because that is how the program is organized and all that. He was serving food recently. I saw some pictures flying around
on social media
a few days ago. So I have seen some politicians when they were aspiring to become so and so, they fry garri, they buy corn, they do this and all that.
So what are your reasons why you think Tinubu is taking advantage of the Nigerians electorate?
He was working on Nigeria, the emotions of especially the electorate, the Nigerians, especially people. This is a one-way traffic.
What are your reasons?
People on social media. Let me tell you, see, you see this country that we are. If you want to tell yourself the truth, it's not something. I remember one time, one man said that, I think is it Fashola or something, that was quoted saying that electricity to bring lights to Nigeria is not a rocket science. There is 6 months we have light in Nigeria. I don't know if you remember that there's something that was
said that.
I think Fashola.
Or
former Lagos
state governor.
Former Lagos governor.
For over 40 years, they've not been able to generate.
So they gave him, I think, a minister of power.
Yeah.
Give him minister of work.
Yeah.
At the end of the day, he couldn't. He couldn't deliver. But he said any government that could not provide light in 6 months is not a serious government. Now they gave you 4 years.
And he was not even able to provide light in 4 years.
The only person that came close in this power sector issue was Barton, which they played him as based on politics as well. That he's using his own company and all that. For me, even if he's using his own company, the government can regulate whatever they want to regulate. Let them be light first. They played him out during Jonathan's regime. He was the only one, a minister that was trying then to make sure there's stable electricity in the country. You see, most of these things will be saying social media and occasions. If you give him that power, I'm telling you, you will realize there when in fact, what he will be doing, in Nigeria, we are good in shifting blames. Like, if APC takes power, they will blame PDP for their failure in the past years. And you know that there's a problem before you went there. Yeah? If I do this,
it keeps says accommodated problem of right from inception of this country.
But now when you were campaigning, you want to amend those things that are doing. Society that you know this, you have capacity. So you no longer have right to complain. But if Obi enters tomorrow, what he will start doing is complaining. You might just go there and say, Nigeria is finished. I didn't know it was like this, like this. He continues. Maybe he will use 2 years to study the system. But that is one problem in Nigeria. He's going to use 2 years to study how the system works.
The 3rd year is election.
The 3rd year election. So in this case, he's now campaigning for second tenure. And according to him now, he said it's stating that the Northerners should give him chance so that he will go for just 1 tenure. And personally, I doubt if there will be any reasonable transformation in Nigeria by any leader within the period of 3 to 4 years. So because I'm a realist, it's not that I'm not totally in doubt of a big capacity, but as a realist, I must tell you that it's not easy for someone. Most of the things he's saying, from production to this and that, the urban research, this. At the end of the day, even before the last election, the last 2020, I told people that Obi, like what I'm telling you now, that history wants to repeat in 2027. Just watch what's going to happen.
Thank you very much, Uncle Choice. Uncle Choice has made it very clear that, look, if the coalition is going to work, there must be unity, they must come together, they must be able to work in one accord before they can be able to make inroad or make any impact as far as the 2027 election is concerned.
Exactly.
But from the body language of this various opposition group, it is glaring beyond reasonable doubt that nobody is going to step down for anybody. Even Obi is not going to step down for anybody, and Atiku is not going to step down for anybody. Either Amechi, or any of them, or Erufai.
They are all captain in the same
They
ship.
are all captain in the same ship. And we can't have several captains in the same ship. We only have one captain in a ship. So we wish them good luck. We are with you anytime, any day. I'm going to see you next time, next week.
Let's see your opinion in the comments.
Let's see your opinion in the comments.
If you've not subscribed to this channel, please do so that you can be able to listen to the parliament always.
The parliament.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.